It was a terrifying morning in Taylorsville for 15 people that were forced out of a home after it caught fire. Fox 13's Spencer Joseph spoke with neighbors who saw the whole thing unfold.
Behind me is that home, and from the basement, the windows, all across the front of it, you can see the black marks where smoke came out. And as for those 15 people, well, we've learned that all of them are going to be okay.
Our initial reports before we arrived stated that there were many people trapped inside of the home. So that made this fire a little more intense than any other fire would be.
This was the scene early Saturday morning. Crews moving quickly to this house in Taylorsville.
And all of a sudden, I hear all these people screaming and yelling outside. So
Jesus Medina jumped into action when he saw flames coming from the home, waking up those in the surrounding houses to make sure they got out as well.
I knocked on the door, knocked on the window, and they were still asleep. So when they woke up, I opened the door and I'm like, you guys need to get out.
Those in the house that was on fire were already being checked out by the first crews on scene.
Here, and they had two people laying on the grass, and there was a baby too. I guess they took them to a hospital because there's a lot of people in the house.
9 inside the home were kids, some too little to walk. So family members inside the home braved the flames to save them.
And that's what it sounds like happened last night. So everybody, it was a combined effort. Everybody got each other out.
2 were transported to the hospital because of smoke inhalation. Their injuries were minor. Crews made quick work of the fire itself.
That could have been a very detrimental fire given the amount of people that were in that home. And luckily, nobody was severely injured last night.
Despite the damage to the home and the losses the family now faces.
Yeah, and they lost most of it, and they work for that. So what makes me happy and satisfied is that they're okay. And their kids are okay.
Some of the family members arrived this afternoon to start cleaning back up. They didn't want to go on camera, but they told me that those 2 that were in the hospital were already released and they're doing just fine. Now, as for what started the fire, fire crews say they're still investigating that, but they do believe it was accidental. In Taylorsville, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.